Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to our channel. This channel is all about visas and studies and maybe jobs around
And immigration
and
to UK.
Yeah, immigration to
UK and other countries.
and other countries as well.
That's right.
So there will be a lot of things coming. So please subscribe this channel before we get
That's
into
right.
the main, the first video of this channel. And we thought that what a way to start. Right?
Exactly.
What a way to start when the government announces something really drastic.
Drastic changes.
And so for me, I think I don't think I actually am a YouTuber. So I've been doing different kinds of I've been doing different kind of activities
Absolutely.
and different types of channels in other languages. So we thought that when we got enquiries from people all around the world, they said that why don't you do it in English?
English, exactly.
And we said, okay, our English is not that great, but we'll try it.
Absolutely,
Okay.
why not?
Why not? Being in England, we should do it,
We
right?
should.
So we actually are starting with the new changes announced by the government
That's
on the
right.
4th of December. Yeah,
That's
and
right.
I think usually what we do is it's our combination. This is Mr. Badri Bala Venkatesan. He's a senior immigration lawyer in UK and with enormous experience and with lots and lots of success stories. Welcome,
Thank
Badri.
you.
How are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
And I would always I would ask you to just introduce yourself and name your concern as well. please.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
sure. Hello everyone, my name is Badrinath Bala Venkatesan. I'm a senior immigration lawyer and consultant from Universal Fortune Limited. My organization is regulated by OISC and I'm a level 3 immigration consultant, which means I can deal with more complex cases and immigration matters.
That's great.
So that's about my introduction.
And can you tell about your clientele? Like how many
Sure.
successful stories do
So
you have?
now we are going to reach around 4,000 plus
Oh, that's
clients.
enormous, man.
That's
That's
right.
like, okay,
yes,
that's
yes.
right.
And we've been in this immigration business over a decade.
Okay.
We started as a small immigration firm
Yeah.
in 2008, and we have grown a lot.
And you have a big list of awards as well, it seems.
Yeah, also, yes.
That's great,
Thank
really
you.
great. So thank you very much for your time.
Sure.
So you won't believe it, guys. This is around midnight, around 12 o'clock. We're
That's
sitting
right.
down and doing this video for you guys.
Yes.
So I think it will be a very good start,
Very good,
and we're
yes.
looking for a very good future as
Sure.
well. Okay. So let's go directly into the points, the details
Exactly.
of this new announcement.
Absolutely.
We'll go one by one, please.
Sure.
Yeah? So what are those
Okay.
announcements? There are
So,
5.
Absolutely. They have come up with 5 announcements.
Yeah.
So which happened in Parliament last December 4th, 2023. The main reason why this immigration rule changes they introduced or they announced, because due to large number of migration happened in the last 1 year.
Yeah.
So the net migration has come over 745,000 approximately in just 1 year. So UK government has decided they have to significantly reduce it because it is giving a lot of strains, a lot of pressure in the councils, in NHS, in schools.
Yeah.
So they said no, this has to be reduced. So they brought this 5 changes.
So looking at the number of people who have moved in 2022, we have having a conversation. You even said that it's the size of Birmingham
That's
city,
right?
right?
Birmingham city.
Okay.
So that's
around
what,
1 million.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Between they said in the last 2 years,
Yeah.
the number of people came to the UK is over 1 million,
Yeah.
which is as good as the population of Birmingham.
Just bringing one extra Birmingham
Exactly.
into the UK. Okay.
That was the comment made by other politicians.
And I think then looking at the manifesto, looking at the promise done by this
That's
current
right.
government,
Conservative.
their conservative government, they are well ahead the target, right?
That's right.
So that's the reason they are under pressure and they have to get
Reduce
this down.
it drastically.
Okay. So let's go with the first point.
Absolutely.
What is the first point?
So the first point is they want to stop dependence in care sector, which means currently lot of carers, they are eligible under health and care visa, especially under SOC code 6145 and 6146 social worker. So they do not need to pay immigration health surcharge.
Yeah.
So they are exempt from that, and even the application fee is very less.
Yeah, okay.
So in this sector, what they said is over 130,000 people have come in last 1 year, along with their dependents. So they want to stop this particular sector where they are getting many numbers, and they have seen abuse in this particular sector, and they want to stop it. So from spring 2024, people who are coming under the social care sector, they will not be able to bring their dependents, which means they cannot bring their wife, husband, spouse, or kids.
Okay.
That is the first major change.
Okay.
Again, this is to reduce the net immigration, which for the year 2024.
Okay, and also like directly, as you mentioned earlier, reduce the pressure on NHS.
Exactly.
Right?
Absolutely,
The
yes.
schools
Absolutely, yes.
Okay. Okay, that's one thing. So
That's
what's
right.
the next?
So the baseline minimum salary, currently it is 26,200, and they want to increase to 38,700 for skilled worker visa.
This is the second point.
Second point.
Okay.
So to give more detailed information about this, so in 2020 December, Home Office kind of made the rules bit lenient, and they said that people can sponsor skilled workers from NVQ level 6 to NVQ level 3. So from graduate level, they have come down to school leaver level. So previously it used to be like only IT engineers or business development managers. It's more like graduate level. Now even like a fuel station manager, a shopkeeper, a shop supervisor can come. So for this particular sector, they have kept a minimum going rate salary is 26,200, which they are increasing to 38,700. Again, it is happening in spring 2024. This would kind of give a big hit to small and medium business, which they can't afford. So which means they won't be able to sponsor migrant workers.
So there are lots of questions around that. So main thing is, I'll not ask all the questions. We'll have a separate session for that. The main thing is like, because you do deal with all these different licenses.
That's right.
What is the suggestion, or if you want to give one advice to people,
Sure.
what would you like to do?
So I would say, if you are a small or medium business and you want to sponsor migrant workers, so it's better you apply for the license and make use of it with the current rules, and you can sponsor someone under the lower salary, so which would kind of benefit your business. Or if you can afford 38,700, you can still wait for it and apply for the sponsorship license after spring. But from my experience, most of the small business, they can't afford it. So I recommend small business should hurry up, get the license, and bring recruit migrant workers for the genuine vacancy.
Okay, that's a good thing. So what Badri is saying, that if you have extra money to shed out, you just wait and then do it after the spring. But if you're really concerned about like paying, like you don't want to pay too much money and you can't afford it, then this is the right time to do
Correct.
it. And my question is it still like maybe possible for people to do it?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
Because they said spring.
Yeah.
So spring is anytime between, like you could say, March end to it goes up to June end.
Yeah.
So Home Office can bring rules maybe in April or May.
Okay.
So we are still in December. So you can get a sponsorship license in 8 weeks.
Okay.
So you are looking
still
towards that's a good
and
time.
if you also, the other question is, even if you start a process before that, does it count?
Yes, so no, it doesn't count.
Oh, okay.
So you need to get the license and make application before.
Okay, you
they
can't
change
be in
rules.
the process.
No,
okay.
no.
Then it'll go into the
Exactly.
Next thing. Okay. So you should make this point like really
Correct.
clear then. Okay. So you better do it now, because like later if
Correct.
you do it, you cannot do it. Okay.
Yeah.
That's one thing. So that's really good. So that we have done two
points.
What's the third one?
So they are bringing a massive change in shortage occupation list. They are even thinking about scrapping it. However, as per the current latest guidance, they said they want to reduce significantly the number of occupation in the shortage occupation. When they announced initially they want to completely scrap, they don't want to give the 20% discount, but now they're still considering, but they want to significantly reduce the
Number of
jobs
okay.
in that list.
So initially when we spoke about it, the
Yes.
first thing was like they are going to abolish it.
Abolish it.
But like there is a chance that they'll keep certain jobs and then
Very
do it.
few, very few.
Okay, that's good. So we don't have anything to add to that particular list.
That's right.
What is the next one?
The fourth one is the most important thing.
Hmm.
So, if you are a UK citizen or settled person in the UK, and if you want to sponsor your spouse from abroad,
Yeah.
currently the minimum salary threshold is 18,600, which they are increasing to 38,700.
Oh my God, that's a huge.
That's a huge jump.
difference. Okay.
So this is something for purely for UK settled people who
Okay.
are British citizens or who are holding indefinite leave to remain.
Okay, it allows. So it's not only the passport holders; it's also the PRs. Yeah,
PRs,
okay,
exactly.
Permanent residents.
Permanent residence
Okay,
holders.
okay.
And yes, there are also other sectors like if you're any settled.
Okay.
Settled or pre-settled status people from EU. There are quite a few categories, but I'm just putting as settled people.
Okay.
If they want to bring,
Yeah.
the minimum salary threshold they are increasing from 18,600 to 38,700.
Okay.
So this is a significant jump, and again they are proposing this from spring 2024. However, Home Office has also announced they would keep some transitional arrangement for the people who are already existing in the UK who have already come under the old rules.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is something they have in the parliament they have announced recently.
Okay.
But in future, this
Yeah.
is a big jump. So it would be a kind of a challenge.
Okay. So you better get married before the spring. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's one thing. The other thing is like, in that case, like you have to make sure that you earn 38,700. Is it 38,700?
That's right,
That's a similar,
38,700.
yeah, okay. So which means that like usually to get to that kind of salary, you should be around 35, 40. So I think that people should wait till that time to get
Exactly.
married. I think there should be some changes. Like I don't, because
Yeah,
it looks like more haphazard
Yeah.
decision by the government, right?
I know.
Yeah.
But it's of course it's their country.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
can decide.
Oh, yeah.
And of course it's up to in case if people want to challenge it, then it's up to the court.
Yeah, it's up to the court and the human rights can come in. So
Exactly.
you never know.
You never
But like fingers
talk
crossed,
about
let's see.
it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the last one, which is the fifth one,
Yes.
what was that about?
Okay, so they have instructed MAC committee, Migration Advisory Committee, to review about graduate visa to see whether they want to continue it or they want to stop it. So the MAC committee is going to review it, and they're going to announce from their findings whether they want to keep it or they want to stop it fully.
Okay.
So again, there is a high possibility that they could stop graduate visa completely after spring 2024.
Okay.
So again, they would have a transitional arrangement. So people who have come before those states who are currently studying, they should be eligible. But anyone coming to UK to study after that date, in case if my committee suggests that this should be abolished, then this for those students who are coming after April, September intake, they won't be able to get this 2 years graduate visa.
So that's not a known thing
No,
yet.
we are
So
still
we
waiting.
don't know what they
yes,
come up
they
with,
could
yeah.
even keep it.
Keep it,
But I'm just saying it.
Fine.
It could go either way.
So they are now analyzing that, like what it
Exactly.
brings to the table, right? Okay,
That's right.
fine. So that's great. So you've spoken about 5. So people will be definitely having a lot of questions
Sure.
and confusions. So we definitely want to discuss about
Exactly.
it. But we'll do it in a different
Absolutely. Yes.
episode.
So if
thank you.
they have
Yeah.
any doubts, please drop in comment section, and we will definitely come back to you with the further explanation.
Yeah. So thank you very much, Badri.
Thank you. Thank you
So
very
yeah, as Badri said, if you have any queries or any unanswered questions, it's better to get that answer from a qualified person, and Badri is always there to help our channel. So please put your comments. I'll get back to you with all the replies, and we'll definitely have another or many episodes covering lot of different topics. So
Absolutely.
please